Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to do a flip through of my planners. I have 3 different planners that I use in 3 different ways. I have 2 different hobonichis, weeks and cousin, and then I have this one which is just a regular planner from Walmart. So I've been saying I'm going to do a flip through. I am caught up. I do have 2 months in the daily part that I am not going to fill out. I just didn't do them, but that's okay. It is what it is. I'm going to start with this one. These are just this week's and next week's that I have planned out. These are from Hubman and Chup Girls. Well, it was last week's and then this week's. But we're not doing that. We're doing June, well, April to June. So we'll start with this one. Don't mind my tape. This is so I can stay in frame. I learned that in my last video. So this one is pretty much for my work planner and my content planning. I got this in April. I decided that I was going to start tracking and planning out ahead of time for my videos and everything work related. I do track my weight loss in here as well. If I had any migraines, things like that. So kind of like fitness, health, and work. This is May. Nothing too exciting in May. And then June. Obviously, I didn't finish filling that one out. And then this is July, and we are here. I did not finish filling this week out. This week was a busy week at work. I did not keep up this week in my planner. And then this one goes to April of next year. I don't think I will be doing any of the hobonichis. I may do the weeks, but I'm not sure because I have already bought 2 different planners. That one starts in April. No, one starts in August of this year. That one is going to replace my cousin. And then another one started in July. I think that one's going to replace this one. I don't know. I hate the fact that I can't write on them without bleed through. And they used to be really, really good, like last year's. I don't know, since they don't have the Tomoe River paper anymore, it's just not good. And I do have a lot of different gel pens, markers, felt tip pens that I like to use. So I just don't know. And I will continue to use my kits. I will work them in and make them work for my planners that I have because I do like getting the kits. I may adjust the subscription that I get for them, but we'll see. I'm going to cut those up and put them in July's boxes that didn't have anything on them. So that's because honestly, I have a whole roll of this and it probably will never get used for washi tape. And I'm on a mission to use up washi tape this year. I'm doing good. So let's get into April. Actually, let's get to the page where it starts. So I started it in February. This was just like getting ready to go to our Cancun trip. This whole week we were in Cancun. I didn't do anything as far as work. I kind of did write down what we did in Cancun. And then don't think I had started my... No, I had not started my YouTube yet. I was going to start on TikTok, but then I'm like, I don't like doing that on TikTok. So, and then I decided that I was going to, eventually I stopped doing the bills and appointments and stuff like that. This is a Shine Sticker Studio kit. I love their kits. They're so cute. And I always feel bad if I don't use up all of the stickers. So I kind of, when I use their kits, I try to. I had bought these full sheet stickers separate though. They don't come in the kits. So yeah, so here I started just doing one strip or two sections and a strip down the middle. Here's another one. These are all Shine Sticker Studios. Another Shine Sticker Studio. I was actually just doing work and then my fitness, and then another Shine Sticker Studio kit. I love the Barbie themed. I had started posting. This is, are we still in April? Yes. So this is April. So I started posting on YouTube. Let's see, April 25th. I think that might be right. Record and post, yes. So yep, we did that. And then I think that's when I just started posting every Wednesday or Thursday. This is a Hubman and Chub Girls kit. We are into May now. It's kind of pretty repetitive for me. Another Shine Sticker Studio kit. I do like these for when I don't have a whole lot going on. But this week I just didn't do any stickers. But I did do my work and my YouTube planning. Another no stickers week. Another one. I was trying to decide whether I liked it without stickers or if I wanted to do stickers. And honestly, I'm trying to use what I have. And I was trying to, like, I don't know, it looks like I was trying to decide whether I wanted to do one section, just straight work, which is this side. And then this side is like home, because over here, I had trying to plan, looks like I was planning my dinners, but then I decided not to do that anymore. I don't know what I was doing. Because then I decided to just do work and creative. And then I tracked my pain. So we're into June. I love this one. This one is a Hubman and Chub Girls kit. I love it. I'm a huge coffee lover. And I like how I'm doing this. And then that way I don't have to have it over here. Yes, I track it in my cousin, but that's okay. I still have it over here. And I like to track my pain level for my back. This is another Hubman and Chub Girls kit. And then we are to this week. So that is this one. I did do like back here, because there's so many extra pages. Geez, let me stop trying to flip that. So there is a ton of pages back here. Like, you got your notes sections. And then I had some like plans I wanted to do this summer with my husband, and some stuff that's going on with my back, my bucket list. And then I just kind of like sectioned off so many pages, plans, goals, and to-dos. Obviously, I don't have, I'd love to fill out this 100s, but I haven't decided what I want to do in that yet. So maybe I'll figure it out someday. Put this one back in there, and we will grab, this one is just straight work. Be weird, be rude, stay alive, Prime Junkies. I love that podcast. Okay, so this one was supposed to be just my work planner. The first few pages, I didn't do anything. Birthdays. I didn't fill out any of these earlier months. We started it in, I think it was January. Yes, so I started it in January, my appointments and work. So this one is strictly work. And what I started doing here is, like, I screenshot this. I can't remember their Instagram handle, but I will post it in the links below or in the description below. So I take one a day and I write it on every page every day. And it's just a little, something nice every day. So that's literally written on every single day in this month. And then my appointments for work and my tanning appointments, because we were going to Cancun and I did not want to burn. This is February's. Same thing for February. My daughter's birthdays, Valentine's Day, my grandson's second birthday, his party, countdown to Cancun, March, Cancun. We had an ice storm up here in March, at the end of March. That was awesome. Gotta love that stuff. Not so fun. It really wasn't. We celebrated my husband's birthday in Cancun. And then I just continued doing this. And then I just really started getting into writing down my everyday work schedule, things that I did at work, who I spoke to, what I had to do, oil changes, homes being delivered, customers coming in to do their selections, mama's birthday. So yeah, and then we had Easter in late April. May was a lot of appointments with customers. My nieces had prom. My niece's 17th birthday. I still can't believe she's 17. My other one's going to be 16 here in a couple months. But yeah. So we got quite a few appointments there. And then this is June. June was a busy month too. Homes coming offline, homes being delivered. And then I think, yeah, we just really started getting really busy with deliveries and payments and having to send performers out. July is not completely done, but she was busy. Because we're here today. I had to go clean a customer's house and I had to go clean one on Friday. So I'm sure I'm going to be paying for that tonight and tomorrow. But that's okay. That's okay. I did take a Wednesday, my day off, and I did go do some shopping. But we'll leave it here, and because I'm going to do in a couple months, maybe 3 months, I will do July, August, and September, flip through, and we will grab my hobonichi. All right, she is getting thick. I do have the cover off it right now because it's getting so thick that I have to turn it around on itself. I got my girl Marilyn Monroe on the back. I love Marilyn Monroe. Huge fan of hers. Have the day you deserve. I would love to say that to some people. This is from Shine Sticker Studio. But did you document it? These were just some stickers that I had in my stash. And 2025. Don't get me wrong, I love the Hobonichi cousin, but I don't think I'm going to do it next year. One thing that I did regret with this year is that I went through and I put all these stickers on every page, and I got to the point, I think it was by March, that I did not like it. But they were stuck down, and that's that. And then in January, I just took some cute little winter themed stickers, put them on every day. See, I had to peel off some stickers here because I did not like them. These were like a countdown sticker. I did not like them on here either. but it is what it is. And then this is March. I think it's because it bulked it up so much up here, and then every day the bulk is there. So I don't know. I didn't like it. And then this is May, and then June. And then we go to, I was going to track all my spending and saving and stuff like that. And as you can see, I did not do that. So I started this actually on January 1st. I did write a little bit here. We went to Texas Roadhouse for New Year's Eve. It's one of our favorite restaurants. Yes, I know it's a chain restaurant, but that's okay. It is what it is. So this, I write my journal in. I journal every morning, and then I keep track of the weather every day. I can't remember. Oh wait, this is Coco Studios, Coco something. I'll write it down in the description. Write it down my notes. Coco Designs, Coco something. I'll write it down. So I have a couple of those in here as well. This is the same kit. But yes, I do this, but I also sometimes I have to back plan. Because I just don't do it in the morning, because I'm usually doing all of my journaling in the morning. Chinese New Year. See, these are those stickers that I had taken off in February, the countdown, because I didn't like them there. So I took them off, and it did kind of leave like a little bit of a sticky, but that's all right. So I took them off and I started putting them on each day. And because it took the sticky off, I had to tape them on because I did it at work. But yeah, so every day, I used to take a nap almost every day. Yes, I turned 41, but that's okay. Most people don't even realize that I'm 41 and that I have grandchildren. That my son is going to be 21 this year. Yeah, but this is another Coco Studios, I want to call them, but I don't think that's the name. This is, I can't remember the name of this one. That's Coco Designs, Coco Studio Designs. This is a one that I had found. I want to say I found this one on Etsy. And I wanted to use it because of the beach theme, because this is when we went to Cancun. And this is a Hubman and Chub Girls kit. And I literally wrote down everything we did. And then this is another one that I had found on, what do you want to call it? Etsy. We had a lunar eclipse on the 13th at night. That was cool. I didn't get to see it because it said it was later than it actually was, but I think the internet was lying to me that day. So that was cool. And then we had a tornado warning. Yeah, we don't get tornadoes this close up here in northern New York. Like, we're way up by the Canadian border. You don't get tornadoes here. And then this is a, oh, I know who this is. This is this company right here. Elsa Ravel. Elsa Ravel from, I'll link it down below. I got her off Etsy. And then this, I want to say is, no, this is a different Etsy seller. I will have to find who the Etsy seller is, because I love this. I'm a huge Crime Junkie fan. I love it. But yes, I will have to find it and put it down below if you guys want to check them out. And this one as well. I do have more of this person's, what do you want to call it? Items. I don't even know. I had bought so many of So I had bought so many kits last year, and maybe not this year so many because I get the subscriptions. So I don't really buy anymore because I don't want to waste them. So I only get the kits now between Shine Sticker Studio and Hubman and Chub Girl. So this one is another one of Elsie's kits. This one as well. We had Mother's Day weekend. We got a new Pope. Another Elsie's. I did buy these off from, I want to say this is, hold on one second, I got it right here. I love these. You get these from Hubman and Chub Girl. And let's see here, I got it right here. So this is from Hello Happiness Co. From Etsy. But if I were to use these every day, man, I would go through them so quick. So actually, I just started like tracking it in a different way. You'll see that back here a little bit. We're almost to June, so you'll start seeing that. We had my niece's birthday, her birthday party. Things were a little, her birthday's on the 5th, and they were, did they go down? Where's Easter? Easter was back here, I think, in April 20th. So when they got back, so they were in Florida, then they got back, and then she had a bunch of things to do. Me and my husband ordered new phones. So we had a party this day. And then this is another one of Elsie's kits. Her kits come with so many stickers. Here's, I'll show you one of them. And you get 2 pages, but there's so many different stickers, blocks or squares, and I love the bows. I can actually use these sometimes for 2 weeks. All depends on how many I use each week. This one I will have to look up as well. So we are going into June. I want to say we have, yep, Memorial Day. So that's why I used this kit. I kind of saved it for this weekend. And then I'll have to look up this kit as well. I didn't really care for this kit too much. And then we had Father's Day weekend. Not too busy this week. And like some of these flowers I pull out of my, what do you want to call them? The Happy Planner kits or sticker books. This is another, well, this is kind of a mishmash, just kind of throwing stickers out and using them like leftover stickers I have. I bought these, edit, upload, and record. Those are from, let's see, those are from Planner Mint, from Etsy as well. This is a Shine Sticker Studio kit. Oh no, I lied. Hubman and Chub Girl. So I started writing them down here in the corner. Once I decided that I was going to do a flip through of this, I started writing them down. And then that way I could remember who they were. So I used this one for 2 weeks as well because they come with quite a bit on it too. Like there's, let me see, I think I have one, yeah, in July. So I'm doing this week's back planning. So you get 3 sheets of stickers. So they have quite a bit as well. And you get these in their subscription. So, and I had bought ones that because I just subscribed to them recently. I think I have, let me see, probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 of their subscriptions. So I bought some that I wouldn't have got in my kits. But like this little dude, he's so cute. And then this is an Elsie kit, or Elsa kit, sorry. I keep calling her Elsie. Another Elsa kit. And then we're here to July. I just flipped through July. Oops, my bad. So that's those. And then we're going to go back here to January memories. So that's last year's hobonichi cousin, and then this is how it started for 2025. And then we had the inauguration. We had some fires in California, which was super sad. We have my pup, my husband and grandson, my granddaughter, plowing, true crime, TikTok. Couldn't get on it. But then, like, that same day, I think we could. So dumb. But that's okay. And in January, I was going to start keeping track of everything I ate and then my workouts and my weight and stuff like that. Yep, I fell off. Stopped doing it. Didn't do it. So then we get to February, my beautiful grandbaby, and every day I just kind of wrote what happened, what we did. Oh, excuse me. And then I got beautiful flowers from my husband for my birthday. We went out to the casino for my birthday. I think we lost power. Well, we lose power, but we have a generator, so that's always good. Came with the house, so we're blessed to get it with the house. And then my daughter's birthday, she turned 22. And of course, I had a doctor's appointment. That was cool. Fun. Well, it was physical therapy. That was a joke. So I didn't go back after that day. We had Valentine's Day. We got a huge snowstorm. It was from Saturday to Monday. Travel bans. Yeah, it's always a good time up here in New York. My grandson, his second birthday. Granddaughter, I won $105 on lottery tickets. Why couldn't have been more? Grateful for all my winnings. And then we had my grandson's birthday party. I moved into a new office at work. Screwed up my countdown days. That's okay. I was wishing for it to come sooner, I guess. Got my nails and my hair done. I cut it off. It was long, and I cut it off. And I can't stand long hair when it's hot. So March, all I have in here is from our trip for March. I just stuck in some pictures of us. How do we do this? Flip it out and then flip it out. Yep. So I just stuck in some pictures. I do have some more that I have to do. And like I kind of stuck these in here as I was working on my Cancun trip. So I have a few that I want to stick in from this day and then this day. And then none of these pages were completed. From March 10th to May 1st, I did nothing. And then I kind of just like wrote down my day. We got the tiniest egg this day from our chickens, the smallest chicken butt nugget. And my husband had received some more bees, which is awesome. We just harvested, well, he did. I don't do that part. I do the designing. And I'll help him like can it or put it in jars and stuff. But I think we're at 10 gallons right now of honey, and we weren't even expecting. We were hoping for 5 gallons, so that's good. My nieces asked not to show their face, so that's why that's closed. So these are, I used to write these in my everyday journal, and I decided to stop documenting like all this stuff in here, and then like in February, all this, because I was documenting in my journal as well. So I decided that I'm gonna write the universe and the vibe of the day every day in here instead of putting it in my journal. And then this way I'm not doing repetitive work and having it written down twice because it was just not necessary. So yeah, I do that every day. Write those, and if I'll screenshot them in the morning because I do my journaling in the morning, and then at night I'll come in here. If I don't, I don't. And this is exactly what I had to get caught up on. Like May was definitely all caught up. I had to get caught up on June's before I could do a flip through. And then they were kind of not the cutest. And I just use whatever stickers I have or I want to throw on here. We took my grandson this day and he absolutely loves lawnmowers. We went to Lowe's and he's like, tractor, tractor. So I brought him over there. Then he got mad at me because I took him away. I was like, well, we gotta go, buddy. He didn't like it. So he's the cutest. And then the following weekend, I got my beautiful granddaughter. She can work a phone. She grabbed my mom's phone. My mom and one of my nieces came over, and she grabbed my mom's phone and she opened up Snapchat. She's just taking snaps. So, and then so this is what I decided to do. Every time I post a video, I'll take that, what do you want to call it? My picture that I post of it. So I'll take that and I'll put it at the beginning of the month. And then just more of my universe and my 5 of the days. My beautiful granddaughter. Our flowers started coming out. So the sun was super orange because there was fires over in Canada. I was on the hunt for some bleeding hearts, and we did find them at a local store by us, and these were there as well, but I didn't buy them. My grandmother always had bleeding hearts, so I wanted to get some. I had some at our old house, but I didn't dig them up and bring them with us. So I just left them there, my handsome little grandson. I just wrote about some of the stuff that was going on, the protests, all stuff like that. This was a little tidbit. Our vet had closed and without notice. So, and we'd been going there for almost 9 years with our pup. But we got him in to another one that was up the road. We had started there with our cat. So luckily we had that vet to be able to go to, because up here there are very few vets to be choosing from. I harvested some of my herbs from the garden. After that, I fell right off. Did not do any more of the harvesting of the herbs. So I got to go out and do the parsley today. Well, I don't know if I will today now because we just got torrential downpours. Sometimes I swear I live in Florida because you never know what the weather's going to be like here. And then my grandson playing with my pup. He loves Roscoe. He loved Roscoe. And then, if there's anything going on with Donald Trump, I always screenshot it and put it in here. Playing again with Roscoe. Oh, we got a torrential downpour that day. Went shopping at Costco. Actually, I did really good that day. I spent a lot less than I normally do. He went to work with me. Both my son and my grandson's mom had to work that day. He was crazy this day, and by the time we got back to my house, he was out, and I did not wake him up. My nieces, both their boyfriends had graduated, so they looked beautiful. I can't show their faces. They asked me not to. And then my beautiful granddaughter at the park. So that is it. This is the start of July, and I will do July to September when I get there, and that is it for my planner flip throughs. Maybe I'll start doing some plans with me because I'm going to start getting into the planning of our September trip here in August. I got to wait and see after a procedure that I have next week and figure out what we're going to do, because depending on if this procedure works or not, we'll be able to do some more of the adventurous things down in Tennessee. And I will take you guys along with me on that planning of that trip. So if you like this kind of content, hit the subscription button and check that bell notification. You'll be notified every time I upload a new video, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.